Sabonis will hand off here to Monk. On to Fox, he's been quiet. They funneled everything through Sabonis and he's been operating. Simons intercepts a pass. Bounces ahead, Ayton, the 1-2 to the cup, double clutches and jams it down. Pass to Ayton, turns off the screen, into the lane, blocked rim high by Monk, it comes free, Deandre's got it, he sidesteps Fox, and jams it down.
Grant turns the corner, sees nothing but red, so lobs it to a streaking Ayton. Some nice plays there by Deandre Ayton.
Kind of a young core sprinkled in with some vets. And having the coaching staff kind of push you to believe that, look, I mean, they're executing. Now, I would say this too.
Guys that can keep you in front and then contest your shot if you do get to the rim.
Pick and slip with it inside. D.A. beautiful pass, backhanded off the deck by Simons.
Because
rangy defender.
An older rookie when he came in, Tumani now in the second year.
Yeah.
Jimmy Butler is not a player who, fell down, clean up. and Tumani wouldn't budge.
Ayton in the flow, double pumps to the glass, block. Tice regathered by D.A. and dynamite.
That you can't help off of that. Whatever screens he's coming off of engages 4 people, him and his teammate, and the 2 people defending.
Lob up top, that is Scoop with a pinpoint lob to D.A. Takes left, moves right, hands off here to Henderson. Between defenders, powers up, good power move, and that leaves Ayton.
They fall back into a little bit of a zone look here. Herter out top. Henderson inside to Ayton, and Ayton lays it home.
Just rimming out, and you take all 11 the shots that they've gotten. Good move right there. And because Zoo had to help, that just opened it up for Ayton. We'll be monitoring that
Tomorrow. Lobs it to Ayton. Makes the grab and slams it through. 7:07 to play in the first quarter. For the Blazers control. Dumps it into Ayton for another flush.
Well, you said he's been active. And again, that's that.
On that wing, and it happened to be Tumani for a second 3.
Advia using the 6'9" frame to go inside on Joe, and then shovels it off to D.A. for the 2-hand jam, and the Blazers within 1.
Tough pass. Has Anthony Simons taken the shot yet?
1, I believe.
Now 2?
Yeah.
And a brilliant, and Ayton timed it, didn't he?
It's such a big deal. It's nice to see Jeremiah Robinson Earl cut out that corner and give Jose an outlet.
It'll be Ayton for the easy one on the bounce entry. All set up by Anthony Simons.
Good job by Harrison Barnes, showing a lot of patience. Nice couple ball fakes, and then shows off some soft touch.
Barnes 5 points, alley-oop, and there's Ayton. Mitch Johnson calls a timeout, 6:01 to go first quarter, a 2-point. Brandon said a couple of good looks at threes.
Yeah, you can't ask for a better shot there. A better look.
Simons, and that's the 3rd oop to Ayton tonight. Clock going down, approaching 3 minutes. Simons, leading scorer for the Blazers, dishing it. There's Ayton, who had a great first pass, but a little quiet in the second.
They nearly have a steal again as Abdia mishandled the ball. Guarded by Mathurin in the post now to Ayton, and he dunks it. Henderson.
He'll turn this corner if you're not careful. He's got Miles. This is Miles gets called it up.
And then Milwaukee and Detroit will play for that Group A championship. Simons to a cutting Ayton.
For the holiday season is awesome. It really is.
Who are some of the guys who had the most fun?
Well, DA, you could hear DA like 4 aisles away.
In Atlanta, a game that the Lakers had in their grasp but couldn't finish. Shaedon Sharpe again goes all the way outside the other end.
Yeah, but they switch now.
Yeah, and there's Ayton. Yeah. Easy. Yeah, here's Simons. Gonna get it right back. Long distance 3. Oh wait, just out of the reach of AD. So Ayton that time, 2-hand throwdown.
That doesn't sound like you. I haven't heard you call a player selfish. You find the good in all of them. Good pass.
Beautiful lob. Ayton rolls to the cup. Nobody with him.
He's already got 5 points.
He's just always ready to play.
Grant throwing it up, and Ayton throwing it down.
We've seen it more.
The crowd didn't like the call. Another oop, and Ayton finishes it. Simons 3 rebounds away from a triple-double. Ayton up high. The Mavs will go to their place, and then the 76ers. And Sharp, no. Ayton, yes.
Now he's having a field day in the paint.
Luka with the deflection. He's second in the league in steals per game at just over 2 per contest. Only the great barrier thief, Dyson Daniels, with more. Putback, Deandre Ayton off the miss by Sharp. Advantage 7 for the Mavs. And for Nate Simons, difficult shot, but an easy and thunderous putback by Deandre Ayton by Toumani Camara. Outside to Chris Murray, and that could be a basket interference play as well.
Scoot takes his time off the screen. Lobs it inside, Ayton two-hand jam. And Scoot just did it by the book. Slipping the screen is Ayton. Out to Shade, fakes the 3, drives it inside, leaves it up. Nope, but right there at the hatch. Advia surveys. Up top, excellent pass again, Lamar, right there to Ayton. Corralled by Sharp, sees a double, floats it to Denny. Catch, shoot, 3, in and out, and the rebound. Collected in there by Oubre, twisted away by Camara. Loose rock, Henderson up top, Ayton under scramble for the two-hand jam.
Kev, that's an amazing play from Toumani.
I thought the foul was on Oubre. You can see he clipped Sharp from behind.
Yeah, it was on the drive. Oh, go get it.
Lob up top. Beautiful pinpoint lob by Henderson. Ayton scores. The Blazers pull from 17 back to get here to within 8.
That Portland was getting, so it felt like they have a good system there in place for the second half.
Yeah, Mike, 24-8 close for the Lakers in that quarter as Deandre Ayton.
Movements out there. That kind of steal. It's a weird vibe kind of a game going on, and that plays into the Blazers' hands right there.
80-78, 2.5 left in the third. Cade Cunningham with a step back long on this one short. Ayton hands to Sharp. Missing in 4 quarters, Camara. Ayton, no.
You get him the basketball because he's wide open and you trust him and he answered.
Final minute. Simons lobs to Ayton, got him a dunk.
They're a 4-15 team on the road this season. And they get Scoot Henderson in for Ayton's easy one. So breakdown defensively for the
back screen. That's a set play.
Apia going away from the pick. Leaves it off, and it was there for the taking. Scoot Henderson got there for Ayton on the 50-50.
They put
another lob and the easy one.
He put Jeremiah starting on Deandre Ayton in the second half.
There's been a Seats for Soldiers game at American Airlines Center. The Mavericks have won 15 of the previous 17.
And Devin's been involved in some big wins.
Oh, Deandre Ayton with an alley-oop finish.
Shaden Sharp with it. Simmons digging in defensively. Off it comes to Scoot, comes across an Ayton screen. Ayton rolls, beautiful lob up top, two-hand jam. Deandre Ayton played 24 minutes, scored 23. It was 8 of 11 from the field. Banton eludes Porter Jr. Nice lob up top to set up. Ball tipped. Camara keeps it in play to Apia. Denny on the screen, slipping the pick, sailing to the rim, two-hand jam. 5:44 remaining. Apia off the high screen. Puts Giddey on his hip, goes downhill and finds Ayton for a two-hand jam.
Super hot now beyond the arc. 85% Miami on 6 of 7 shooting. Looking super comfortable. They're getting a lot of space out there on beyond the arc.
Where second block. Oh, he tried to get another one. And once again, Milwaukee throwing the ball ahead. That's been part of their efficiency on offense, getting out in transition. Simons up top for Ayton.
Delano Banton will come in for the Blazers. Shaden Sharp is in as well. Scoot. Oh, good power. Ayton just rolling in there. He shoots 46% from the field, 32% from three-point range. Scoot comes off a double screen into the lane, explodes to the rack, and just closing the deal was Ayton with a two-hand jam. He's got 23 on the night. Bad exchange. Ayton the interception, up the floor, the 1-2 to the cup for the two-hand jam. What a night he has had. Deandre with 22 tonight to go with his 7 rebounds.
And he can knock down the open shots playing around. the talented scorers he's on the floor with.
Up the end of the lane, hook pass. Oh, Ayton goes up top to get the hook pass from Denny.
Continue living your dream here this week. Thanks for being an awesome fan.
All right, and it's just like I want to keep staying for more games, but I've got to go. I've got things to do, but thank you.
They beat Milwaukee earlier in the week. That followed up by knocking off Orlando, which, by the way, lost again tonight to Utah. That lob up top.
There goes that man again.
Kamara, offensive rebound. Scoot hands off to DA in one fluid motion for the Jam. 2:47 to go, third quarter. Suns by 2. Scoot up the floor. Up top, perfect position for Deandre to snap the wrist. Booker into the corner here to KD. He'll unwind on the 3. Hit the top of the glass, side of the glass. And it's recovered by the Blazers. Simons up the floor. You will see that in a rear instance. Up top, it's
the mental recalibration after you feel like you just let an opportunity slip is always the first thing. So the Blazers got to be locked in mentally here.
Grant a 3, follow tip, 2-hand jam, Deandre Ayton. Abdia up the floor, working Matherin in deep, gives to DA. Takes a running start and packs him with 2 hands. McConnell will bring it across. And it's stolen by Ayton. Puts a dribble out in front. Galloping in there for a 2-hand jam. Ho-ho! 15-point Blazer lead. Ayton outside a screen well above the arc. He'll curl, lay it up and in on the roll to the hole for a 2-hand jam. Henderson's been good with that 3. Off it comes to Grant. Fakes, drives between defenders over to Kamara. Goes straight up. No. Rebound, Ayton. 2-hand jam for Deandre on the putback.
Scoot, the lob to Ayton, and that's the danger there for the Denver Nuggets. Ayton, one of the great dunkers off lobs in the NBA.